Now that Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3 has finally been released, in this video I thought we would look at the 28 sweatiest mail combos you can use in Fortnite right now. This is going to include some of the best mail combos we've seen basically since Fortnite started, as well as some brand new combos and some combos that you guys have never seen before, so make sure you guys watch all the way through. Let's get started off in the number 28 position, and we have Lorenzo and the Combat Knife. Lorenzo is a brand new skin in Fortnite. This was just added to the game with the Chapter 4 Season 3 Battle Pass, and this is one of the more underrated skins so far. There are so many different edit styles for this skin. I'm really excited to see what the super edit styles of this skin look like as well, because I think they could be really sick. Out of all of the Chapter 4 Season 3 Battle Pass skins, this is probably the one that no one is really using. It is quite underrated at the moment, but as we have just started the season, I feel like this could definitely change in the future. I feel like it wouldn't be a good list without some combos that show everyone else you are a main player though, so we need to talk about the Clone Troopers and the Electrostatic Impactor. The Clone Troopers were released towards the end of Chapter 4 Season 2. These are some of the cleanest Star Wars skins we've seen in a really long time, and there are a bunch of different Clone Trooper skins in Fortnite. Instead of being a Tryhard skin, I feel like this actually shows everyone else in the lobby that you are a little bit of a noob player. You probably don't grind out Fortnite too much anymore, you really only play Fortnite with your friends, and you probably haven't even tried out the brand new ranking game mode. You are definitely going to be a Star Wars fan though, because these are some of the best skins they have added, and they are all going to fit in perfectly with the Electrostatic Impactor. Another crossover combo that we have to mention though is the Batman Who Laughs and the Vision Pickaxe. This is a perfect combo for all of you DC fans, and of course fans of sweaty skins as well. The Batman Who Laughs is one of the more underrated DC skins we have in the game. Not too many people have really been using this lately, and I actually think this is a really clean skin. It fits in with the color theme of the Vision Pickaxe really well, and that is why I think these items work so well together. But since it is a crossover item, we don't really know when or even if this is going to return to the store. I still think it is definitely worth buying though, and if you guys don't already have it, make sure you pick it up the next time it's in the store and use code KYROYT. Another really underrated combo that hardly anyone has been using though is Human Bill and the Scully Scepter. I absolutely love Human Bill. It is one of the most highly customizable skins in Fortnite, with over like 1 million different customizations. That is just insane to think about. There are actually more customizations for Human Bill than the superhero skins, which is so crazy. This skin is actually really good though, because not only is it going to show everyone else you are a tryhard player, it definitely shows everyone else that you can be a meme player as well. You might not take Fortnite too seriously anymore, but whenever your teammates need you to clutch up for a win, you definitely have the skills in order to do it. The Scully Scepter is also the perfect pickaxe for this. I really like the way it looks, and I think this is one of the more underrated combos in the game right now. A lot of people have been using a brand new crossover skin though, and this is Spiderman 2099 and the Combat Knife. We now have so many different Spider-Man skins in Fortnite, it is sort of hard to keep track of. We did just get Spider-Man 2099 added to the game during Chapter 4 Season 2 though, and I still feel like this is actually quite popular today. It is one of the bigger thick boy skins in Fortnite. This is definitely a chunky male skin, but I still really like it and think it is going to be popular for Chapter 4 Season 3 and maybe even into Season 4 as well. I'd love to see some more edit styles for this, and of course whenever Fortnite feels like adding more Spider-Man skins to the game, I will definitely be buying them because I think they are so clean. But let's move on to the number 23 position, and we have Dummy and the Dummy Supreme with Leon's Combat Knife. Now the reason we are including Dummy and the Dummy Supreme skin is because these are basically identical. Obviously Dummy does return to the store quite often. You can pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks, and it does have a few different edit styles now, which is really cool to see. But Dummy Supreme is actually going to be one of the rarest skins on this list. It was only released for FNCS back during Chapter 3, and this is never going to return to the store again. Both of these skins can be known as meme skins as well, which is always really good to see. I love the way both of these look, and I have actually been using them a lot lately. They're going to fit in perfectly with Leon's Combat Knife as well, and this is one of the smallest pickaxes in the game. However, it never really became as popular as some of the other OG pickaxes, and we are actually using one of them in our next combo, and this is Wildcard with the Driver Pickaxe. This is a Chapter 1 OG combo for all of you guys out there that have been playing Fortnite since Chapter 1. Wildcard is actually one of the more expensive male skins on this list, coming in at 2,000 V-Bucks, and that is why we are pairing it with one of the cheapest pickaxes at only 500 V-Bucks. I know Wildcard was definitely really popular during Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. We haven't really seen too many people using it lately though, just because it is so expensive and one of the older skins on this list, but I still think it is definitely worth buying if you don't already have it. There are some really cool cool edit styles for it, and Fortnite has actually remade this skin a bunch of times, which just shows you how good this really is. One of those remade skins though is actually the Dark Wildcard, and we're using this with the Star 1. I think the Dark Wildcard is just a little bit better than the original Wildcard skin. It does have a really clean design to it. Obviously we don't have as many edit styles because there is just one edit style, and this is a little bit more expensive because you did have to buy a bundle in order to get this, but I still think it is a little bit more tryhard and definitely one of the better male skins in the game right now. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below though which skin you prefer between Wildcard and the Dark Wildcard, but let's move on to our next combo guys, and this is the Game Night with the Vision Pickaxe. Now Game Night was actually added to Fortnite with a crossover with the Balenciaga clothing brand. This was a really random crossover. I don't think anyone really thought this was ever going to come to the game, but now that it has been added, I think it is one of Fortnite's most underrated collabs. Not too many people really use any of these skins anymore. Game Night is probably the worst skin from this crossover, but I still really like it because it is basically an armored version of the Black Knight with some Balenciaga clothing. If you guys like Balenciaga or you are a fan of the clothing brand collabs in Fortnite, then this is definitely a combo you need to use. There is a darker edit style for the Game Night as well, which is definitely the style you want to be using in order to match the Vision Pickaxe. Another combo that matches up perfectly is going to be Bruno Mars, and we're pairing this with the Gold Crow. Bruno Mars is one of the more underrated Icon series skins in Fortnite. It was added with the Anderson .Paak crossover back during Chapter 2, and I feel like this is one of the more underrated collabs we have ever had in Fortnite. No one really uses the Anderson .Paak skin or Bruno Mars, but I actually think these look really clean. There are a bunch of different edit styles for Bruno Mars as well, and whenever a bunch of Icon series skins return to the store, you will always be able to get Bruno Mars as well. I haven't been using it too much lately though because I've been using Sticks and the Stitched Slicer a lot more. This might actually be one of my favorite combos in the game right now. Sticks is a really clean skin, and it also has one of the coolest animations from any skin we have ever seen. Basically, the more eliminations you get with this skin, the actual glow in the middle of this skin grows, and it's sort of like its own black hole within the Sticks skin. This is something that we have never seen before. I think it is such an underrated feature, and obviously if you don't like animated skins, you can always turn this feature off, but personally, I'm going to be using this all the time. Let's move on guys to our next combo, and this is the All Might skin with the Kamisenin staff. I feel like we have to mention an anime skin in Fortnite. They have become so popular lately, and Fortnite seems to be adding more anime style skins basically every single season, so we just had to include one of the best. There are a few different styles for All Might. We do have a very thick boy skin for this, so if you guys are a little bit more of a meme player, that is probably the edit style you want to use, but if you want to be a try-hard player, then I recommend the other edit style. It's actually going to match the Kamisenin staff perfectly. Obviously, this is another cell-shaded item in Fortnite, so it's going to fit in perfectly with a cell-shaded skin, and that is what I love about this combo. It was actually quite affordable as well, but if you are looking to spend a little bit more money, you might want to buy something like Midas Rex and the Vault Guardian. Now, this definitely isn't really known as a try-hard combo, but I think it is one of the best looking combos on this list and in the game as well. Midas Rex is an armored style of Midas. You could get this in the Last Laugh bundle, which did set you back around $40, but I think it was so worth it for a skin this good. You did obviously get a few other items in this bundle as well, but Midas Rex has been one of Fortnite's best ever skins. We have had so many recreations of Midas over the last few years, but I think the original Midas Rex might be my favorite. It's going to fit in with the color theme of this pickaxe really well, and that just makes it even better. But let's move on to our next combo guys, and this is the Skull Trooper and the Reaper Pickaxe. We are going old school with this combo. If you have been playing the game since Chapter 1 Season 1, then this is going to be a sweaty combo because you will own the purple Skull Trooper edit style. I feel like the original style for Skull Trooper isn't that tryhard anymore because so many people own this skin, but if you did buy the original purple Skull Trooper, then that is definitely what you want to be using. It is going to show everyone else that you are a tryhard player, and is one combo that I wish I could use in Fortnite right now. Unfortunately though, that is never going to be added back to the game, but one combo that will be added back soon is going to be all of the double agent skins, and we are pairing this with the Vault Guardian. Now, there are a lot of double agent skins in Fortnite. We have the double agent Wildcard and the double agent Chaos Agent. We did also get double agent Hush, but that isn't a male skin, so we're not including it in this video. Both the double agent Wildcard and double agent Chaos Agent look really clean. I think these are some of my favorite skins that have been added with a bundle, and you can pick these up for a price of 2,500 V-Bucks. Let's move on though to our next combo, guys, and this is the Joker, and we are pairing this with Leon's combat knife. The Joker was also available in the Last Laugh bundle, which also brought us Midas Rex, which we just literally talked about. I think this is such an amazing skin. I am a massive fan of DC and Marvel as well, but the Joker is one of my favorite movie characters of all time, so I had to buy this skin. I would have loved to seen a Heath Ledger edit style for this. I know it is sort of based off the comic books, and we did get a comic book edit style, but I think it would have been really cool to have a Heath Ledger edit style for the Joker skin as well. Hopefully that is something they will add down the line, but honestly it doesn't look likely. Let's move on though, and that takes us to the number 12 position, and we have Relic and the Cybertronian Axe. Relic is one of the coolest Battle Pass skins I think we have ever seen. I don't remember the last time we saw a skin this well designed, and honestly it is very underrated right now as well. I actually love the way this looks. I think it has the potential to be one of the best Battle Pass skins we've seen in a really long time, but again, hardly anyone is using this. There are so many different edit styles for this skin though. Some of them are going to be Tryhard, but I feel like a few of them are going to be quite underrated as well. You could always use something like the Molten Max Axe with this, which is the pickaxe that was designed for this skin, but for right now I think the Cybertronian Axe actually looks quite good with this. Let's move on though, guys, and next up we have Anakin Skywalker and the Power Pole. Now, Anakin Skywalker is one of the most iconic movie characters in the history of the world, but unfortunately his skin isn't really as tryhard as a lot of people thought it would be. That also might be because a lot of these Star Wars pickaxes that have been added to the game are quite weak and basically ruin every promotion with Star Wars that they do. I really like Anakin Skywalker though. He is probably my favorite character in the Star Wars franchise, and now that we finally have an Anakin Skywalker skin, it definitely does not disappoint. Make sure to let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below, but let's move on to the number 10 position, and this is the Reaper and the trusty number 2. This again is an old school combo. The Reaper has just been one of the most iconic Fortnite skins they have ever added. It is basically an unofficial John Wick skin, which just makes it even better, and you will never be able to get this skin again, making it even more rare. You can only unlock this at tier 100 of the Battle Pass back during Chapter 1 Season 3, so it is definitely an OG skin, and if you guys do own this, I hope this is a combo that you have been using today. I also really like that a lot of people are still using this with the pickaxe that it was designed with, which is the trusty number 2. Obviously, there are some other pickaxes in the game that might work a little bit better with this, but I think the trusty number 2 is still the most iconic pickaxe for this combo. One male skin that is a little bit more recent though is going to be Phantasm, and we are pairing this with the Harley Hitter. Phantasm was actually a starter pack skin during Chapter 3. We did actually start getting a few really good starter pack skins during Chapter 3, but Phantasm seems to be one of the more underrated style. I really like this skin though. We did actually see quite a few pros using it as well, like Mr. Savage, but I feel like this is the skin that a lot of people should be using in Chapter 4 Season 3. The Harley Hitter is going to be perfect for this as well. It's going to fit in with all of the different edit styles for it, and that is why I think these two items could definitely be finishing up higher on the list. But before we move on, we need to talk about one of the most OG combos, and this is Midas with the Gold Crow. Now, it actually is really painful to see Midas slowly falling down this list. It used to be the most tryhard male skin in the game, and pretty much the most tryhard skin we had ever seen, but it's just been in the game for so long now that people are sort of getting sick of it and want to start using some other skins. I just had to include it though. I think it still is one of the best male combos that you can use. It has been one of my favorite ever Fortnite skins as well, and it just works so perfectly with the Gold Crow. It is one of the older skins on this list though, so let's move on to one of the newer skins on this list, and this is the Varsity Vanguard and Leon's Combat Knife. These are actually a bunch of really cool skins that have been added with some sort of promotional school set that has been added to Fortnite. You can customize these skins in a way that we have never really seen before with customizable skins. Obviously, you can change the color of the uniform, and you can change around some other features on the skin, but the really interesting thing with these school skins is that you can actually transform how the skin looks looks, whether you want it to look like an anime skin with full cell shading or like a regular Fortnite skin. That is so sick. It adds a lot of possibilities, not only for these skins, but also in the future. And for right now, I think these are going to be some of the more tryhard skins, at least until we move into Chapter 4, Season 4. Let's move on to another skin that was just added to the game, and this is Trace, and we're going to be pairing this with Nomad Spear. Both of these items were designed to work together, so it makes sense that these items look so good in this combo. I absolutely love Trace. I think it could be one of the more tryhard skins that we do see from this Battle Pass. I feel like it does look quite similar to a few of the other Battle Pass skins we've had over the last few years, but maybe just a little bit better. It's just going to take some time to see if this does become tryhard or not, but if you are looking for a tryhard skin from this Battle Pass, Trace could definitely be it. Nomad Spear is just one of the best pickaxes as well. I highly recommend you guys start using this. But I feel like we need to mention an old Battle Pass skin, and this is Renzo the Destroyer and Catwoman's Grappling Claw. Even though I did mention old, it is basically brand new because it was added last season. You could unlock this at tier 1 though, so it was one of the easiest skins to get during that season, and you only had to pay 950 V-Bucks in order to get it. There are so many amazing styles for Renzo the Destroyer though. It is one of my favorite Battle Pass skins we have seen in a long time, and might be the best male Battle Pass skin that we have seen since Midas, which is just insane to think about. All of the different edit styles fit in with the Catwoman's Grappling Claw perfectly, and that is why I think this is the best pickaxe for this combo. That takes us to the number 4 position though, and we have the Psycho Bandit and the Ice Breaker. The Psycho Bandit seems to become more popular and more tryhard the rarer it gets, which is just crazy to think about. Not that many people really own this skin because it was only featured in the item shop pack during Chapter 1, and you did have to buy the Borderlands game in order to get it. I think if this was added back to the store today, it might actually become the most popular male skin in the game, and definitely one of the more tryhard skins as well. But for right now, it is definitely one of the rarest combos that you can use in Fortnite, and if you guys own this skin, I'm going to be very jealous, so make sure to let me know if you guys do own it in the comments down below. One rare skin that will probably never return though, and one skin that I do own, is actually Travis Scott, and we are pairing this with the Harley Hitter. Both of these items were added to Fortnite around the same time. We had a Travis Scott concert during Chapter 2 Season 2, and the Harley Hitter was added one season earlier during Chapter 2 Season 1. Travis Scott only featured in the item shop once though, and that is when his concert was actually taking place in Fortnite. If you guys weren't playing Fortnite during that time, then you have had basically no opportunity to get this skin. It is really clean. There are a bunch of other pickaxes that you can use with this as well, but I honestly feel like the Harley Hitter is the best pickaxe for this. It would be really cool to see more people using the secondary edit style for this as well, but I feel like a lot of people have stopped using Travis Scott to use one of the best skins Fortnite has added, and this is Miles Morales. We are actually going to be pairing this with the Spider-Ham's mallet as well to make this a Spider-Man combo. Miles Morales has been rumored in Fortnite for like 3 years, so now that he is finally here, it definitely lived up to the expectations and is probably the best collab skin we've seen in a really long time. It looks really accurate to the Miles Morales in the movies as well, which is basically what we saw with Spider-Gwen, but a lot of other collab skins do look quite different to what their original styles are, so it's good to see Miles Morales looking basically identical to the movie Miles Morales. I feel like we could have seen some better pickaxes for this though. I don't really know what they should have added, but it is still really cool to see Spider-Ham's mallet in the game. I don't know how tryhard this is going to be in the future, but just based on how popular this is right now, I had to include it on the list. But let's move forward to the number 1 position, and there is only one skin that this can be, and that is Optimus Prime, and we're pairing this with the Molten Max Axe. This actually might not become a tryhard skin in the future, but since Chapter 4 Season 3 has literally just released, there are only going to be tryhard and sweaty players using this skin. I love the way it looks. I think it is so sick that we finally have Optimus Prime in Fortnite. This was rumored for such a long time. Now that it is finally here, it does not disappoint. If you guys are a fan of this skin, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. But that is going to do it. That is my list for the 28 sweatiest male combos that you can use in Chapter 4 Season 3. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what skin is your favorite, and I will see you guys next time.